Hey guys, it's Dark Architect 18 back here with another YouTube video, and today we're going to be doing the Marine Nationale Champagne. So first of all, we're going to be doing the commander, then the modifications, then the stats, and then the gameplay. But before we get into that, if you wouldn't mind, please like and subscribe. It lets me know you care. Anyways, back to the video. Also, if you don't want to hear the commander review or modifications or stats that I'm going to be talking about for the next 3 minutes or so, just skip to the gameplay. That'll be the next main thing right then. Otherwise, stay tuned to the stats and all that if you enjoy that. So first of all, we're going to check out the commander. So we got Grimlock, so Dinobot Grimlock up on the screen. We got Not One for Nuisance, Porcupine, Sharpshooter, Master Mechanic, and then Will to Rebuild. And then we got Franz von Hipper and Ozerlane Scharnhorst. So this is a secondary build slash main gun accuracy build at the same time. So it's quite a unique build for this one. So modifications, we have secondary battery mod 2 in the first slot, damage control systems mod 2 in the second slot, target acquisition systems mod 1 in the third slot, and then in the fourth slot we finally have main battery mod 3. So these are the consumables. I'm running enhanced secondary targeting because I'm trying to do a secondary build with main accuracy build. So kind of mix it up because the French secondaries are really good, and the accuracy that I'm doing on this build is really good as well. So now we're going to look at the stats just briefly. I'm going to talk about them more in depth in the gameplay. But yeah. So we'll be getting in the gameplay relatively shortly. Okay, so we are on Sleeping Giant today in the Champagne. So I'm going to be going over the stats first of all. So survivability, 66 rating, 52,600 HP, 18 to 430 millimeters of armor, 34% torpedo reduction. Artillery, 92 rating, 2x3 406 millimeter guns, or 16 inch. 17.8 kilometer firing range, 23.4 second reload, 29.6 second 180 turn time, 6100 max HE damage, 12,100 max AP shell damage. For the secondaries, 12x2 100 millimeter, 65 mil, or not millimeter, 65. No, not 65. Darn it. Wow, that was a big mistake. 6.5 kilometer firing range, 4 second reload time, 1400 max HE damage, 6% fire setting chance, 3x3 152 millimeter, 6.5 kilometer firing range, 12 second reload time, 2200 max HE damage, 12% fire setting chance. For the AA defense, we have a 71 rating, 9x2 25 millimeter, 50 average damage per second, 3.1 kilometer firing range, 12 by 2 37 millimeter with 28 average damage per second, 3 kilometer firing range, 12 by 200 millimeter, 82 average damage per second, 5 kilometer firing range, 3 by 3 152 millimeter, 25 average damage per second, 5 kilometer firing range. Maneuverability 56, rating 34 knot max speed, 850 meter turning circle radius, 15.5 second rudder shift time. Concealment 34 rating, 14.7 detectability by sea, 17.8 kilometers detectability when firing main guns, 16.7 kilometer detectability when ship is on fire, 12.3 kilometer detectability by air, 20.5 kilometer detectability after firing a main gun, 15.3 kilometers detectability when ship is on fire, 2 kilometer guaranteed detectability, and a 19.9 kilometer or 14.9 kilometer detectability when firing in smoke. With those numbers in mind, you can really achieve a lot, and that also says a lot about my build in terms of how it's a secondary and a main gun kind of hybrid build in terms of using the secondaries because they are very accurate and hit very hard when you're up close to destroyers or other ships in the vicinity of that ship, which is the Champagne. So also the main guns are relatively accurate over range compared to other ships, compared to Richelieu or compared to Jean Bar. Especially with this build, Grimlock gives a lot of accuracy to it, to the main guns. And considering that I have Azerlane Scharnhorst, that's 15.2, and my Hipper is 15.3, it's really good build. And my Grimlock's level 11 legendary 1. So I have a pretty stacked build, except for Grimlock, but I'm going to be upgrading Grimlock some more because that's my goal. Get these French ships to be a lot more accurate. So we already got 2 Citadels. We've just tortured that Cleveland to, so much. It's just nuts. So he was just given too much broadside at the beginning. I hit him with the Citadel, and then I just hit him again with the Citadel when he came back and towards that gap between B and A. Or not B and A, B and C, excuse me. So he wasn't having a good time. I'm pushing up, trying to get away from this fire from this Suzuya. I see the Richelieu there. I'm going to take a shot, see if I can get him at all. It'd be good if I could, but we'll see if we do. And we don't get anything, but, sometimes you don't. So this game shows quite a bit the potential that Champagne is really a cruiser killer, and it also is great at Citadels. You'll see an instance where I actually Citadel the Scharnhorst, which is very difficult to Citadel compared to most of the other German battleships. So I'm going to be Citadeling mostly cruisers for the most part, but yeah, Champagne, it's an underdog, but I've always kind of loved it, to be honest. It's kind of weird, but sometimes it's the weird ships that teach you the most about how to play this game and help you become a better player and give you more insight as to what you can do in a situation. And then in this situation, I'm moving up and then moving backwards. So, I gauge my amount of fire that's coming towards me and the number of ships that are shooting at me. Because if I have 3 or 4 ships shooting at me, I'm probably going to be backing up. Even 2 ships. It depends on the ship that I'm going up against. If it's just, 3 or 4 ships out there, but they're not even looking at me and only one's firing at me, I might move up a little bit. It really depends. Where their guns are located and range in terms of proximity to me. So it is all very situational, and it can be, I guess, done in different ways, of course, per the person. But as long as you reason it yourself and kind of think it out and plan a strategy, that's exactly the intent of the game. So, anyways, I kind of digress. We're still shooting at this Scharnhorst. We got the Suzuya. He is going to be trying to fire more so at us. So we are going to take him out ASAP if we can. I'm trying to lead him accordingly, but I missed my shot there. The Hipper is to the right and the A cap, so he captured that. We're up about 400 points. We only got 1 cap. Most of the blue team is on over by C. I think 4 or 5 people over there. And we got 4 maybe on this side, 3 or 4. There we go. We get a Citadel on the Roma, aiming a little bit around the waterline. And I'm going to aim ahead. And you're going to see exactly why this is, such good accuracy. But, and yeah, he's gone. So that's 106k damage, 4 Citadels. think that's, what is that? 1 kill, I think. But anyways, if you wouldn't mind, leave a comment down below telling me what you think of the champagne. I've just really been experimenting. Excuse me. Wow, words are hard. Experimenting with my builds with champagne, and I'm just loving it more and more as I play it. So definitely give those ships that aren't typically played a better chance. So like I just Citadel the Scharnhorst, which is very, very difficult. I don't think I've ever Citadel the Scharnhorst. I might have done it once, but it's very difficult. So we're up to 123k damage. I really appreciate everyone's time. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next YouTube video, and we got lots more coming all the time. And yeah, definitely appreciate it. Thank you. Peace. Bye. Channel, it lets me know you care. I definitely appreciate everyone's time and opinions that you're giving me down in the comments. And yeah, so this is Dark Architect 18. I am out. Thanks. Hope everyone has a good day. Peace and bye.
Yes! It's a draw!